break down cardboard boxes or open all the packages that we get delivered from QVC, you need a really fantastic box cutter and mini cutter. That's exactly what we got for you tonight, but the blades are not metal. The blades are ceramic, and this little two-piece set is going to make all the difference. The last time we had it on the air, it sold out completely. We wanted to lead our show as we get into the new year with a great problem solver. Let's come over and meet Chris Peterson. It's good to have you back, sir.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. I'll tell you, with all the boxes we're breaking down, all the decorations and things we're putting away after Christmas,
exactly,
these boxes become a real problem. And some trash haulers won't haul them away if you don't break them down.
No, those big boxes. So this is what Slice is all about. We're making your life easier with better, safer cutting tools. That's what we're famous for. So in this set here, we've got our world famous box cutter, which I'm going to show you. And for new is our mini cutter. But they both, David, feature this ceramic blade. This is what Slice is famous for. Even though I'm touching that, still respect it. But this safer blade, let me show you how good that is at cutting stuff. So I'm going to go right to clamshell packaging.
Right.
This is the toughest packaging to open. I take my box cutter, 2 quick slices, David, and look at, geez, I even went through that paper in behind. And look how clean that cut is. That's clamshell packaging. No more frustration with that. But we call this a box cutter. You mentioned recycle day, and just even you got to get into your boxes that you get home from Q. So here's what we typically use, these long, dangerous metal razor blades. Don't use those, use the slice cutter. Now notice here, David, too, we've made that blade only extend so much. Why? Because why do I want to cut what I just ordered from QVC when I opened the package? But it just tore through that thick grade.
It's amazing.
Recycle day. This is what I love about the box cutter. Recycle day. Look at that. So all those huge TV boxes, all those big boxes, this makes such easy work.
When I ordered all my items from David's Great Big Christmas, and they all came in these giant boxes, and all those boxes then had to be broken down, because when I went to store away my 3-foot L's, I didn't put them back in the box, just put them in the storage closet, right? Now, this is what you're going to get when you order this tonight for $19.98. You're going to get the large box cutter that has this wonderful handle, really easy to grip, and that's going to be great for hands of many sizes.
Oh, exactly.
And then you got this little guy, the little mini cutter here, that actually is magnetized to fit on your refrigerator.
Yeah, you're going to use, that's going to be your workhorse in your kitchen. Can I sort of show you, because you can't see what's in?
Oh,
here we go.
Take a look here, and then we'll come back and look at the blue.
This is an everyday use. If it's like my house, my wife has boxes coming every day, my 2 teenage kids, but just something as simple, David, as those thick grade plastic packages. Any kind of these clamshell packages, this is why both tools are going to sit in your kitchen, in your toolbox. I actually like having a couple of these sets because I keep one in my toolbox like that. There's one of those giant elf boxes you're talking about, right? But that's what Slice is all about. You use these tools, but it's safer, better cutting. And this is the invention. No one's ever invented a better blade until Slice. So this little ceramic blade here, David, replaces these dangerous metal razor blades. So let me show you the Slice blade here on this balloon. So I touch the skin of that balloon, nothing happens. This is what we want to get rid of. Those dangerous metal razor blades. But just because it's safer, doesn't mean it's not a crazy good cutter.
Now, let me tell you that we are customer top rated on this item. We're also proud to tell you it sold out the last time on the air, but here is that, all the good news is we have it back in stock. Bad news is price goes away end of day today. So it's important to know for $19.98 you're getting both cutters, but the price on this will disappear end of day. Now, if you're like a lot of us, you buy a case of water or maybe a 12-pack. Getting into the top of it, what I typically do is I get in here and I poke my finger and then I rip and then I pull.
But
and
you're
it
lucky,
could be a real problem,
but
right?
you have strength. My folks can't do this.
Can't break it open.
My dad's 90, my mom's 88. They can't get in that. I take this 2 fingers, David, and it just cuts that plastic like it was nothing.
And then those bottles come out of there pretty as you please. You're also going to love it for things like vacuum sealed food items like your cheeses or pouches of coffee, all those kinds of things. This mini cutter is great for things like bacon packages, cutting open the plastic on frozen pizzas. Whatever you're trying to get through, don't reach for your good steak knife because you're going to ruin that steak knife trying to cut open packages and whatnot. Utilize these cutters. Having these in place makes a huge amount of sense in your home and in your kitchen.
It really does, and that's what's so nice about both these tools. They're interchangeable, but I keep, again, even when it's garden season, you go out, again, another thick plastic bag. Look at this, 2 fingers, even though that's 6th grade, David, it just literally slices through that, but it's just a safer, better, smarter design. And it's super comfortable too. You mentioned that handle. We made it this J shape for a reason. One, you can get a full comfortable grip, so if you have arthritis, you can get a nice solid grip. But then this, see how that protects my knuckles from rubbing along?
It also helps when you got different size hands. Now you've got more normal size hands. I have giant hands, so this is going to be something that is easy for me to hold on to, protects my knuckles as well down below. We're now looking at over 2,000 sets gone, and price expires end of day today. This is just what we like to call a better mousetrap. This is one of those things that you're going to reach for more than you don't reach for it. And if you've got that old, rusty, sharp, unwieldy razor blade, it's time to retire that.
Please get rid of those, and don't open boxes with, have you ever done that with scissors? You open them up and you actually physically hold the blades. But grab these, keep this in your kitchen, keep that mini cutter on your fridge, and think about all the things you open up every single day. Your mail, your packages, your boxes, your food. This is why, if you get it for yourself, it's so amazing, but think about who might benefit from having some of these slice cutters.
I'm going to pop on this side of you and remind everyone you're getting both of the cutters. You're getting the large handheld cutter and the mini cutter. Remember, the mini is magnetized. You can actually park it on your refrigerator.
Yes.
So this is going to work out really nicely, or put it on the side of your toolbox, in the garage, on a metal shelf, wherever you may be doing this kind of work. But remember, if you're trying to open up things like your cases, anything that's covered in shrink wrap or plastic, and I'm telling you, if you can't get those cookies open, I may be able to give you a hand.
It's snack time and I can't get in here. So just take this, again, 2 little fingers, David. Feel that, do that. Just let me.
I would love to try.
Just cut along there. It's just so effortless. But you see how easy
and then
that.
I'm going to go like this.
And then.
And I'm going to go in here for a cookie.
It's cookie
and then go in for cookie time. But you know what? This is what makes this so perfect. Now, we are very, very busy, and I'm going to tell everyone now that over half the quantity we brought in is gone.
Oh.
3,500 of these are gone. So this is your moment and your time to say, you know what? Let's start 2020 in a more organized fashion with the right tool for the right job. I said this on In the Kitchen with David all the time. If you want to get the best results out of a recipe, you need the right tools to be at your best in the kitchen. If you want these jobs to go more smoothly in and around your home, you need the right cutting tools. And a ceramic blade is a blade that lasts long, doesn't rust, doesn't pit, but it can be every bit as sharp as those dangerous razor blades, but a whole lot easier to use.
And a whole lot safer.
And a whole lot better for you. Now, let me tell you, let me update you real quickly.
Yes.
We brought in 7,000 sets of these, and you get both. I have 2,500 remaining. What you should also be aware of is that we have easy pay on this, and the price is under $20. If we have any of these left tomorrow and you dial in, you're going to pay more money, because this is expiring end of day today. At the end of our show, which ends at midnight tonight.
That's right.
Is when this price will go the way of the wind. You buy a big old pound of 50-pound dog food. I grew up, my family used to breed boxers, and we had boxers growing up.
Really?
We used to buy 50-pound bags and 100-pound bags of dog food.
Wow.
We had so many dogs around the house.
Wow.
When I was a very little boy. And I can remember Mom struggling to get those bags open, and something like this back in those days didn't exist.
No.
But it exists now, and that's what makes this so great. We are very, very busy, customer top rated, and out of the 7,000 sets we brought in, I have fewer than 1,500 remaining. Chris, this is going very quickly. Now you're talking my language, cutting recipes out of magazines.
Well, exactly, or your cookbooks. I mean, sometimes you see that perfect recipe, or even a coupon. We have couponers who tell us, you know what? Why is that coupon always in the middle of the book? But look at this, if I want to cut out those, or cut out pictures, or if I want to do crafting, imagine if you've got kids and they're crafting using scissors. Give them the mini cutter. It's a lot safer to use, yet it just cuts through this like it was nothing. So from crafting to coupons to recipes.
And Chris, if I may show, what this also does is gives you a very even cut.
Isn't that precise?
This is not a rip, it's not a tear, it's not a jagged edge. That's a thin razor type cut.
That's perfect.
It's exact.
It's exact cutting. But it's funny, you don't think so because it's a safer blade design, but that's the ingenuity behind slices, these little tiny ceramic blades.
I love what you said earlier. While this is not as sharp to the touch as a razor blade would be, still respect this blade.
Exactly, 100%.
Because this blade is going to do the job, and it will cut if it's got enough force behind it. So I don't want you to jab yourself in the finger with this when you get it home. But be aware that if you have a little mislick, you've got a fighting good chance of getting out of that without any bloodshed, we hope. So that's going to work out really nicely. This is V36848. I will tell you, out of the 7,000 sets we brought in, I have fewer than 600 remaining.
Wow, wow, wow.
And I have hundreds of people on the phone lines. Sir, it's a great
Well,
pleasure
thank you so
to have
much,
you back on the
David.
air with us.
Appreciate it.
Nice
Thank
to
you
see
so
you, pal.
much.
All right, we're heading this way. Well, you know, it's a question I love to ask on this show, particularly when it's kind of yucky around here.